we're gonna drill going to invert half guard, and then you can pass, you can take the back, okay? So the first situation, you go knee slice, you're trying to knee slice pass, the guy's doing a good job framing, using the knee shield, okay? So you have the option to keep fighting to get rid of the knee shield, start getting the underhook, and pass the guard, okay? But it's nice to have another option, okay? In case this is not working, you're wasting a lot of energy here, you feel like you're not gonna pass, the guy's doing a good job, you need to do something else, okay? So the technique we're gonna drill, we're gonna fight the knee shield. So this hand here is always fighting the knee shield, okay? It doesn't matter if you're trying to do knee slice, if you're doing long step. If you're doing long step, you're also using the grip to fight the knee shield. Look, you do the long step, you're always fighting this leg. Because for him, it's so important to have this knee here on my chest, right? Like, he doesn't want to have the knee here, for example, because then it's too easy to control his hips, get the underhook. So for the person on bottom, like, it's so important to have the knee here. That being said, I need to use this hand here to always fight this leg, okay? So I'm in the knee slice position. I'm gonna be pulling the knee and then pushing. So I pull first and I push, I block his knee, okay? As I'm doing this, I'm pulsing my hand because I wanna move away from him. I feel like it's a little bit easier for him to keep the knee shield if I smash, okay? If I smash him and he doesn't have the knee shield, that's good. I'm gonna be passing his guard. Makes sense, I'm getting to half guard. Now, if the knee's here and I'm smashing, it's almost like helping like to feel safe. Because I'm putting pressure, the knee's there, he's like, you're not gonna pass. He can feel like that he's controlling the distance, okay? So I like to pulse the hand and I move away from him. I create a different angle, look, I move away from him. So this is weird for him because his knee's not touching me. He feels like he's losing control. Does that make sense? Like if I go here and I smash, it's tight. So for him, it feels like, okay, I'm keeping the distance, he's not gonna pass. If I go here and I move away from him, like this is weird, there's a huge gap here. He doesn't know what to do, you know? So this is a situation I want to create, okay? I want to go from here where he's comfortable because he's doing a good job using the knee shield to this situation here where it feels weird to play guard in this position. He's sideways, he doesn't want to be sideways, okay? So when you pull the knee, it will be easy for you to windshield wiper over because your knee is on the mat. So if my knee is on the mat, you guys can see I go from here to here. Why? Because I want to be able to move the leg. Okay? So I go from here to here, and now I windshield wiper over. You see? Let's turn this way. So this is the beginning. I pose the hand, I drop the knee, I'm fighting the knee shield. Okay? I windshield wiper over, then I switch sides. Oh. I'm almost forcing him to play half guard, so then I can switch to invert half guard on top. Okay, I end up here on this side now. I'm pulsing my hand to find balance. Then I have options. I can control the head, hug, pressure, keep the head down, scoot back, start passing, or you can go here. Underhook, go under the arm. I prefer this option because I feel it's easier to avoid the cross face. Okay, if you hug the head, it's not wrong, but like if he's very uncomfortable, he's gonna go rough. He's gonna be rough, like he's gonna, you know, cross face me. He's gonna push on my face. So I like this better. Okay, and here you can pass the guard, you can take the back, you can mount. There's a lot of different options, you know. So one more time, the drill. It's like you're here, you're passing the guard, you're moving. You go knee slice. You're trying to do the knee slice pass. It's not working. The guy's doing a good job. Okay, so you're gonna change. You're gonna pose, drop the knee. You're gonna start pulling this knee and then pushing. Okay, so don't maintain the knee on your hip. So you pull down, and then you push the knee. Okay, I need his knee to be behind me. Does that make sense? Okay, the knee can't be here on my stomach because he's gonna be blocking my way to that side. Like there's no way to backstep there now. Okay, so he doesn't want to do it like this. He wants to open his knee when he's playing reverse do hiva. Okay, so my first goal is to get his knee to this position, and then I pull. Now I push, force him to play more like old school half guard, okay? Then I can back step over, doing the windshield wiper, end up here. Okay? One more time. Let's go back to that. So just move, flow, knee slice, okay? You got stuck. Don't need to do fast, okay? Just good balance. Try to make sure every time you go to inverted half guard, you scoot back, okay? If I stay, come on again. If I stay too close to his hips, bridge up, I lose my balance, okay? So once I get here, I want to move away from his hips. So I go under the armpit. You see how I go as high as possible? My hip is touching his arm, not his hip, okay? So if you stay here, you're gonna lose your balance. Look the hook there. He's gonna sweep, okay? So I switch sides, look. I go here, I switch sides. As soon as I get here, I scoot back. Okay? When you back step, when you step on the mat, you're gonna scoot back. You're not gonna take a break and then scoot back. It's gonna be fast. Okay? Let's go. 1, 2. I think everybody's doing good. It's looking good. Okay. One thing I see that like you guys can do a little bit better, like just adjust the technique just a little bit. Okay. When you go knee slice, you're here, and everybody's doing good fighting the knee shield. You guys are pulling the knee and then trying to push. Okay. You don't have to use open hand like I'm doing. Like I'm doing like open hand, just grabbing and then pushing. If you feel stronger using the grip, that's fine. Okay, you can use the grip, push. Your goal is to force a guy to play like normal half guard. You know, he needs to have the knee behind me. Okay, like right now he has what we call the knee shield. Okay, the knees on my chest or my hip. I don't like the knee shield, so I move away from him and I get rid of the knee shield. Now, no knee shield now. He still has a half guard, but no knee shield, okay? So once I get rid of the knee shield, that's when I go over his leg and switch sides, okay? But what I want to show you guys is how to make it easier for you to get rid of the knee shield. I see some of you guys just using the arm to fight the knee. You have to use the arm, so you're gonna be pulling and then pushing, but at the same time, you need to move your body, okay? You're gonna lean forward, okay? So it's not just going like this, I'm moving myself that way. So it'll be easier, faster, okay? So look, the knee's here on my chest. I find the grip, I post the hand, I post the knee. I pull the knee down, I'm pushing the knee. Look how I'm gonna move myself forward, look. Look my hips. I was here, my hip is touching his foot, okay? When I lean forward, look my hip. It's gonna pass his knee. Look. And then I switch. So I don't need to muscle too much, you know, like fighting the leg, because it's not easy to use one arm to fight the leg, you know? So the arm's fighting the leg, but I feel like the key for this transition is moving forward, okay? So I go here, look, and then switch, okay? A lot easier. You're gonna accomplish your goal, you're gonna end up there, but it's just easier, okay? Because you don't need to move the leg too much, it's more like you move yourself, okay? Look again. Stuck in the knee shield, 1, 2, 3, move, windshield wiper, okay? I always windshield wiper. If you just back step, sometimes it will work, but a lot of times, if he likes half guard, he's gonna follow me. So if I forget the windshield wipe, I just back step, he can follow. Okay, it's easier for him to follow me. Or if I back step, like open your leg and take my back. If I just back step, look, he can open his leg and, you know, open the leg, use the hook, take the back. Okay. So why is the windshield wiper so important? Because it keeps him facing that way. So look, when I go here, I windshield wipe. I'm pushing his knee down the whole time. So when I switch, look to my, just focus on my left foot now, the hook. Look, it's pushing in there, you see? I go here, then I switch. So, as I'm moving from here to here, I force him to stay like this. Because the only way he'll be able to counter attack if he follows me, right? Look, if he's able to follow me, then he can counter attack. Oh, scramble, take my back. Now, if I keep him on this side, with the hook there, I'm safe, look. Then I end up here. Okay, so this is the key, like the key detail for this technique. And also, like once you end up here, I told you guys you have to scoot back. You don't want to stay here. Don't stay close to the hip. You're gonna lose your balance. Always scoot back. But also, post your hand. You guys can see. I post my hand first. I find my balance. Then I decide if I want to control the head or go under the armpit. Okay. I don't switch sides. I don't go here. I don't switch sides and hug the head because he has a little momentum, like when I switch sides. Okay, I might lose my balance, so I don't want to go like this. Look, go too fast and then end up on bottom. Okay, so see how I pose? I'm always here. Look, my hands are always moving. This hand's always fighting the leg, the knee shield. I don't want to find another knee shield here, so I'm always fighting the top leg. Okay, this one's posing for balance. Try to turn into me. Like push, do something. Look. You see, I can see what's happening. I have a lot of balance. Worst case scenario, let's say you're pushing hard, you're freaking out, you're bridging up. I just move away from him. I'm safe. But if I overcommit to hugging the head in the beginning, I might lose my balance. You know what I mean? So, what I'm trying to say is always post your hands, stay there for a few seconds, get balance. Let your opponent calm down, then you choose if you're gonna control the head or go under the armpit, okay? So look here. I stay here for a few seconds. Of course, I stay heavy. I stay as low as possible using my shoulder, my head down. I let him calm down, then I decide, okay, I'm gonna control the head or go here. Okay? So, just try to adjust the technique now. Okay, you guys are doing good. I feel like the key now is to make sure you find your balance, you know? Find your balance because you don't want to try this transition and then you lose your balance, you end up on bottom, you know? It needs to be something where like you have the confidence that you're gonna be able to switch sides and stay on top, you know? Okay? So never do a front roll. You guys have any question, anything you want to ask about this technique? No? We're gonna do one more round, okay? Just so you guys can adjust the technique, and then if you have questions you can let me know. Okay, let's go. 1, 2. So now I go knee slice, he gets deep half guard. Okay, so let's say he's hugging the leg, he gets deep half guard. Come back a little bit. Just the other technique, we were drilling like the situation where you get stuck in the knee shield and you force the guy to play half guard, but it's the same thing if he goes half guard because he wants to go there. You know what I mean? Like let's say he's not playing knee shield, reverse Hiva. Let's say I go a knee slice and he locks the half guard. Same thing. Look, even easier of course because he's already in the position. I just need to windshield wiper and switch sides. Okay. So just to show you guys, if he's playing reverse Hiva, I can force him to play half guard, and if he's playing half guard, easier, faster. Okay, now this situation, he's playing deep half. Okay, so I end up stuck here. Remember, you always have the option to block the head, sprawl, and shift your hip. Okay, I make his arm get stuck there. I move myself closer to his hip now. Now I'm fine to go close to his hip because this is normal half guard. It's not the inverted half guard. So if he's bridging up, I have the leg here, I have the hand here, I'm fine. Okay, I find the underhook, and then I switch back to knee slice. Pass his guard. Okay, I feel like this is the easiest option. You know, like it's not gonna work if you're not blocking the head. I see some people just trying to kick and shift the hip, but it never works because he can always readjust the position. He's like, if I'm just kicking here, he's gonna keep moving himself, moving his head close to my leg. You know what I mean? He's gonna be readjusting the position every time. So the first thing I need to do is block the head, post the head. Don't hug, okay? You're gonna lose your balance. Just post the hand here, create a wall, okay? Block the head, post the other hand, post the forehead. Now let's turn that way. Then you're gonna extend your leg, like sprawl, like you kick, and then you shift your hip. You end up here, okay? That's like the easiest one, I think. It's trying to keep it simple. But honestly, a lot of times it will not work if the guy has a really strong grip. You know, he's hugging you, he's strong, he likes this position. This is not working. He already knows how to stop that, okay? So then I need to keep going that way. I'm not gonna stay here for too long because if he gets a sweep, he's gonna have 1 over, 1 under, double unders, I'm in trouble, okay? If the guy gets the underhook there, he's gonna have like waiter sweep, I'll be in trouble. It's not easy to escape, okay? So I don't want to stay here. I don't like staying here because there's just too many options for him. You know, I can lose my balance here, there. He can go under the legs and take the back. So don't stay here. I'm gonna move to invert half guard. So how you do that? The first thing you need to do, grab the pants. Okay. Why I need to grab the pants? Because I'm gonna be pulling his hips up, so it's harder for him to move. Okay. For him to attack, he wants to move his hips, because then he can make me off balance, he can use his hooks. Okay, he has a lot more variations if he's able to move his hips. Now, if I grab the pants, I post my hand and I pull his hips up like this is uncomfortable for him. Super hard for him to move, so I'm stopping a lot of his attacks. Okay, and you see how I put a lot of pressure on the back of his head? I make him ball up, like that's uncomfortable for him. So I'm not only pulling the hips up, I'm also using my knee to put pressure right here, like pushing against the back of his head. So look again, hand on the pants, like inside the pants, okay? Post your hand for balance because you're gonna have to lean forward, okay? You're pulling the hips up. Now look my left knee. You see the pressure there? This is very uncomfortable for him. This is pretty much like stacking the guy when you have double unders. You put a lot of pressure on the neck, on the shoulder. Okay, so this is the first step. I get to this position, okay? Making it uncomfortable. Now look to my left knee. I'm gonna just slide my knee here and drop my hips. I end up in the position. Let's turn now, this way. I land in the position, right here, okay? Adjust. Now you already have the underhook, which is good, okay? Just grab the belt, grab the pants, okay? Grab something here so you can stabilize. Remember, your hand's gonna fight the top leg because in this situation, there's no way he can use his arms now because I have the underhook. He's gonna be trying to use the knee shield. So start putting the knee shield on my chest. I need to block right there. Go tight and fight to escape, put the knee there. He's gonna be, trust me, he's gonna be trying to use this knee to push on your chest and make you lose your balance. Okay, so I need to block the top leg. And then using this leg here, let's turn this way now. Using the leg that's free. First, I step on the mat, okay, I scoot back, good balance. Remember, now this is invert half guard now, so I can't be close to his hips. I don't want to be here, I lose my balance. I need to scoot back, okay? Then I'm gonna just kick the leg, kick the knee, end up here. Like a side control position. I'm trapping his arm. Grab the wrist, trap the arm, okay? You can just hold the side control and do whatever you like, you know, any submission. Like if you like omoplata, you can just keep spinning, just keep moving your legs. You end up here, okay? You can roll. If you lose your balance, you know, you just roll and end up here again. You know, a lot of times when you're spinning from the side control position to omoplata, if he moves too much, you might lose your balance. It's fine. Just do a front roll. You're gonna end up here. Okay? Let's go again. Here's the beginning. Moving. I go knee slice. Okay, before I do something here, he goes deep half guard. You can try the first one, sprawl and break. Let's say it's not working. Let's focus on going to inverted half guard. That's what we're doing today, right? So, post your hand, always post your hands. Walk your hand, okay, forward. Okay, so you want to start moving that way. Because if I stay here, and I'm trying to like bring his hips up, impossible. Okay, I'm pulling, but the most important detail is like moving forward. Okay, so like to be honest, it's not really like my arm lifting his hips. It's because I'm walking here. Look, you see? When you guys drill, I want you guys to try just stay here and try pulling the hips up. It's not going to work. You're gonna say like, oh, it's so heavy, impossible. Yes, that's why you just make the grip. Okay, pulse the hand, and as you're walking, then you're pulling. Like I'm not trying to bend my elbow and pull. My arm is extended, okay, the whole time. It's just like I'm pulling here. Look. You see? Look there, with my arm. Okay, then I pass. Now I just land right here. Okay. Scoot back, adjust the position, fight the top knee, kick the bottom leg, and pass. Okay? Let's go. 1, 2.